Los Angeles Lakers. At center, 6'11", number 14, Marc Gasol. At shooting guard, at 6 feet 3 inches, number 11, Malik Monk. Starting at the other guard, at 6 feet 3 inches, number 0, Russell Westbrook. At forward, 6'10", number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. Your Los Angeles head coach is Frank Vogel. And that is your Los Angeles
Welcome everybody to the day
Lakers.
we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Bell, Lee out there with Curry. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Lakers. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Marc Gasol is out there with Malik Monk. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on this side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that had the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
The 15-footer and a little luck that time, but it drops.
More than just an inside scorer, Bell is definitely capable of stretching his range a little bit.
Here's Westbrook. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Pass to Moody. Lets it go with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Moody.
Fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused on Steph.
Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
He had very little resistance, and he had to bring much faster help than that.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the slam by Moody.
Curry knows his own skill set, but more importantly, he knows his teammates. I mean, know your personnel, KYP, always puts him in the best position to score.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Ball.
Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. There's the three. And it's Stephen Curry with the three. Curry's got 5 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Warriors.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. Oh, great ball movement there.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fifth is Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Davis with it. He's picked up by Lee, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Malik Monk. Gasol kicks to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touched by Lee. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 2 points left to go. He's got 6.
Showing the how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Very fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, he mentioned, the Why Not Foundation does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. And the pass to Kuminga. Into the
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now here's LeBron. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Moody's shot is off. And here's Gasol. They'll bring it up for the Lakers. Down by 15. Tipped away. Outside Westbrook. Dishes to Davis. And it's the Warriors on the break. That one goes in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's James. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Westbrook. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start this game.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Curry way outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Monk. LeBron trying to free himself up. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
And that one, good.
The assist
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers trailed by 15. From deep three-point range. And the Warriors get it back. Lee outside. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And here is LeBron. Gasol finds James. And it's the Warriors on the break. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And another three for Golden State.
Oh, you got to try to cut Curry off. That's how he makes you pay for a quick pull-up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And if you need help spacing the floor, Moody's your guy. He's a nightmare to defend.
And a three-point shooter, you have to go out and guard him. But if you close out too hard, he can put the ball on the floor and take advantage of the driving lane. So pick your poison.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Golden State ball.
Passes it to Kuminga. Over Davis. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Curry. Kuminga's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Lee, that's good.
Damian Lee.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Poked away. Curry with the steal. Lee outside. Over Davis. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 8 points.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Westbrook trying to get open as Davis. Off the mark and the drought continues. Here's Kuminga with the drive. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
That's his first
It's on LeBron James. Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight. That free throw good from Kuminga. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Shoots from 12. Bell with the block.
Got to respect the competitive nature of Bell. Terrific at playing with energy on defense and swatting shots away.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Westbrook. Takes it inside. That's another one for him. 5th in just 7 shots.
Now, you know Westbrook's game is drive the ball. Drive the ball. Still can't stop it.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And the slam by Moody.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Pass to Kuminga for the finish. And Kuminga throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Kuminga.
Oh, what a finish! Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Gasol. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Anthony, the pass to Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Gasol kicks to Westbrook. They get nabbing another steal.
He's making history. Tied for that is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall, and another steal for him.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
Moses Moody.
I've never seen anything like it, and he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. 11 steals remaining, the all-time benchmark for defensive thievery.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Russell Westbrook. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in.
They have too many turnovers in this half, a major reason why they're down in this game.
Curry dishes to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson way outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Monk, the best to him. He swipes the ball away again.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And he has snapped the long-standing mark held by Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. Unbelievable to see that record broken.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Rondo. That's tipped.
And like this Warriors, still in disbelief at how he's completely kept this offense under his thumb.
You look at all the steals, let's just say you don't see this every night.
The way he's been able to get a read on the ball is outstanding. He can put up still numbers like this without being special.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for Los Angeles. Thompson way outside, and they'll get another chance. And Bell kicks to Thompson. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Thompson has the size needed to get it done. I mean, I love how assertive he is.
And here is Los Angeles now. 1:12 left in the first. Fast break, here they come. From deep. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's a very good look and converts. Thompson's got 5 now.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Anthony with it, picked up by Thompson. Pass to Bazemore. Left side, Davis. Will it go? Tries from the block. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one covered. Curry's got 22 points.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
And they've done a good job on the offensive glass.
Jacks up a three. And another three for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
When he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with? We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands what's required to get back to that lofty position.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow that kind of game plan. Stay in the moment, do what we do every single night, and go get it.
Well, you heard a lot. Keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. While it's out there with James Wiseman, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensively, just too many baskets in transition. That's been the difference.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
A versatile player, Bielitsa mainly excels at spacing the floor. He's a big man with range. He'll do whatever you ask of him.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Lakers passing it around. Knocks it loose. Wiseman with the ball. Now Anthony defending. The tray. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Curry is so difficult to reference. He's fouled off ball almost every play, but teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor one through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Ariza outside. And it's the Warriors on the break. And he dunks it down.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Bazemore against Thompson. Now here's Bazemore. Defense right on him. Ariza passes it to Bazemore. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
Doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Los Angeles with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Nunn passes to Howard. Right side Davis. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Davis missing. Golden State's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers.
Thompson uses quick recognition and a natural feel for the game to beat people up in transition.
Lakers have gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Got that one up quick. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson against Bazemore. Stolen by Thompson. From deep three-point range, and another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Stolen by Thompson. This one for three. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 22 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Stolen by Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Now, here's Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. To the inside. Here's Davis. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wiseman. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Another three for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The pass to Bazemore. Howard with it. Poke loose. Shot clock at 5. Here's the break. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And we've seen Thompson fill it up in a hurry before. Scoring comes so easily to him.
And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Leaping ability of Thompson. He gets off the floor with ease to slam it down.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
On defense, the Lakers. After the made shot from Klay Thompson.
He just called the defense not play with the exclamation.
Jordan Poole.
The Lakers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Poole. Nunn grabs the board.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Poole's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Goes up and finished off by Kuminga.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Nunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Nice, aggressive defense from Thompson, getting it all over the shot and knocking it away.
Wiseman with the ball. Defended by Nunn. Count it.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Bazemore with it. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Warriors. It's Bielitsa, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's his first
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marcus All's checked in for Howard. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Davis. LeBron's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. Inside, shoots from 8. Bazemore. It's deflected.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's Curry outside and again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in the game. What a monster he's been from deep. The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And they get it. And Thompson sends it back. From deep. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Curry with the 3. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Now here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. Outside Anthony. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
That can slow his three-point onslaught. Maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
He's dropping bombs like it's no tomorrow. This is off the charts special.
Two minutes remaining in the
Rondo
first
against
half.
Curry.
2 minutes.
Now here's LeBron. D right on him. Knocked away. 6 to shoot. Westbrook kicks to Gasol. From deep three-point range. And Curry pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And something we've seen in the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Launches the 3. Another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Warriors now. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. James in the post. He's covered by Wiseman.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the 3 ball is
James
good.
Wiseman.
Wiseman's got 7 points.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Ball's knocked loose. And so it's the Lakers with it. Outside West, he swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. We're trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 2 rebounds, and a crazy number of assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The difference in defense is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
It's their defense that put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half.
Curry.
So the Lakers 5 right now. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Monk is out there with Marc Gasol. And here's Westbrook after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. And that one's good. Westbrook's got it.
You think a little bump is going to stop Russ? Man, come on. No way. Total focus on that basket.
And good. He hits it again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Bielitsa with it. He's picked up by James. Takes a 3. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And another steal for him.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bielitsa. Fires the 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the 1st and 3rd place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and 3rd place all time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
6 the 3-pointer.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry with the steal. Here's the 3. And again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already
hits it again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
Another 3 for Golden State.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
They get a hand on it. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. It's Bielitsa. Now Westbrook. 12 points for him. To the paint. Here's Davis. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a ball in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
And he just finishes the D for falling asleep
at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
From deep, they get the rebound. Back to Bielitsa. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Bielitsa's got 4 this quarter. LeBron against Bielitsa. At the top of the key, Curry. Thompson from long range. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got 41. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
LeBron passes to Westbrook. To end the run. And he lays it up and in. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Thompson inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Curry dishes to Thompson. The finish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Monk.
And once Thompson builds momentum on the drive, he's very difficult to stay in front of without fouling.
Well, something great we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
The Lakers making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. And here's Weissman. He has 7. Good on the shot.
Right there, you see the speed and athletic ability of Wiseman. At this stage, he's best at moving toward the rim.
Poked away. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenue is climbing to the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board.
Indeed, we know that's always been the case. Thank you.
Yeah, Westbrook is really racking up points. I mean, the focus he's brought to this game is just incredible. The D has got to do something to take away his 3-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball. Here's Kuminga. Another 3 for Golden State.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
James outside. On the clock. Here's Curry. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
You know, in today's NBA, big guys like Wiseman need to shoot the 3, which is why he's holding the skill.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Marc Gasol.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers, Carmelo Anthony.
Ball's knocked loose. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. To the middle. Here's Nunn. Good, and the assist goes to James.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
A 3 from Bielitsa. Another possession. Another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist point.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen, and another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game.
And with his next assist, he now stands even with Kevin Porter's total of 29. Amazing that it can happen with just one more bucket from a teammate.
Jordan Bell's checked in for the Warriors. Goes up off the inbound. And the layup good by Nunn. Nunn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points. And
again, another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
And it's just a mind-boggling number. 30 assists for him, and he has equaled the mark set by Scott Skiles back in 1990. 30 assists is more than most teams get in a game.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now here's Westbrook. He's covered by Wiseman. Here's Anthony. Bell with the block. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Curry outside. Knocks down the free ball.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Curry with the steal. From deep. That one's not going to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. James the pass to Nunn. Outside for Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Nunn. Passes it to Carmelo. Shot clock at 6. Bell with the block. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Curry with the 3. He got it again. Sensational.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
100 points for him. Still sends shivers down my spine to say it. And this is a game that nobody thought could be matched. Will Chamberlain's half-set.
And another assist for him.
And the record is his alone. What a game.
Truly a game for the ages. How lucky are we to have seen it? This guy has been terrific, passing his way into history before our very eyes.
And to think the high mark of 30 assists set by Skiles has been bested here tonight.
Good, that's another bucket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he has now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points. One that stood for over a half a century.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers.
Rajon Rondo.
It's stolen by Curry. Pulls up for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, my word. This is a shooting exhibition. A three-point barrage for him.
Thompson against Rondo. Deflects the pass. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's good. 2 points. Davis has got 8 points.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Sometimes Curry finishes with the clever layup. Other times, he viciously dunks it home.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. James kicks to Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron is doubled. The 3. Westbrook can't get it to go. Left side Curry over Rondo. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's so good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J and how it opens up, he rises up.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. James Wiseman's out there with Bell, and it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right, an absolute pest on the defensive end.
The awareness of everything around him. Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Wiseman sends it back. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away.
Defensive focus pays off for Wiseman. I mean, gets on top of that shot. Nice.
Here's Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Took him no time at all on that one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. It's impossible for the D to impact that type of shots if it's going to be that matchup. He's giving away too many inches.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. To the wing on the left. Howard draws the double. Back to Monk. Four on the clock. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Bell. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Big man again. Wiseman's versatile offensive game, it makes him a nightmare of a matchup.
Bazemore with it. They need this. Rondo, no good. The Warriors have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Lakers ball.
Moody's checked in for Thompson.
Substitution for the Warriors, Moses Moody.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Rondo looking around. Monk dishes to Rondo. Howard, the pass to Monk. 5 on the clock. Outside for Rondo. Shoots over Curry. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Pass to Wiseman. Kuminga with it. Back to Curry. There's the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Howard. Poke loose. He dishes it to Rondo. Back to Howard. Here's Ariza. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finished off by Kuminga.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Becoming a more aggressive scorer, fighting through contact like a vet.
Curry fires from way outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
3.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Bazemore dishes to Howard. It's Curry outside, and again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This quarter expended tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And here we go. Warriors running again. And finished off by Wiseman.
Terrific hustle from Wiseman right there in transition. Getting back up court to put a strong finish on the break.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
And now here's Wiseman, the fast break champ.
James Wiseman.
I mean, Wiseman has huge hops to go along with that length. He's going to pile up a bunch of dunks.
Here's Rondo. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And here are the Warriors now. Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Rondo kicks to Monk. The pass to Bazemore. Pass to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Howard with it. Wiseman picks him up. Howard, the pass to Ariza. Pass to Moody. Here's Kuminga. And the Warriors tack on 2.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Ellington comes in for Malik Monk.
DeAndre Jordan. Wayne Ellington.
Now here's Rondo. It's tipped. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason, maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Howard finds Ariza. Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bell. Jumps up. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Pass to Ellington. Outside Jordan. Now, here's Howard. He's tightly guarded. The pass to Ariza. Clock at 6. Back to Nunn. To halt the run, and it's good on the way.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
And it's the Warriors' ball. Passes to Moody. The 3. Trains the three-pointer. Moody's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Oh, and here comes Wiseman all alone. They get a hand on it, and they recover it. Here's Kuminga. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
And here's Bell from the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
And right now, Bell is feeling it. He just looks so composed and dominant right now.
Curry passes to Bell. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Now, Nunn. Ellington kicks to Nunn. Pass to Ariza. 5 to shoot. Ellington, the pass to Jordan. Looking to end the run. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Warriors with possession here.
And one team is just... And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Nunn against Curry. Nunn passes to Ariza. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Nunn passes to Howard. And here's Ariza. No good that time.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
3 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
On the wing, Ellington. Left side, Jordan. And the shot falls short this time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. Guys blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.